Hi there. Welcome to our podcast, Conservation Conversation by Ultimate Safari. My name is Kaz. Before we kick off, I thought it a good idea to share with you who Ultimate Safari is and what we're all about. Prior to the COVID pandemic, my partner Shawn and I were involved in tourism around South Africa. Needless to say, our business, like many around the world, was decimated by lockdown policies and travel bans. And then about a year ago, so 19 months into an almost 30-month work hiatus, we decided to start a YouTube channel. Both being storytellers in our trade and personally very passionate about wildlife and conservation, it was a no-brainer as to the content. We had nothing else to do at the time, right? During the process of establishing the channel, gathering content and engaging with like-minded people, we knew we had made the right decision. Our focus became one of creating a platform that showcases the global diversity of wildlife. We also aim to highlight work being done by nature conservationists, organizations, communities, and individuals around the world to protect our natural heritage for future generations. We have come to learn that the degree to which human activity has impacted our environment is actually quite significant. Human impact on the environment refers to changes to ecosystems, biodiversity, and natural resources caused directly or indirectly by humans by modifying the environment to fit the needs of society, and it's causing severe effects. Some of the human activities that cause damage to the environment on a global scale include overconsumption, overexploitation, pollution, and deforestation. The threat to biodiversity appears to be the overarching threat not only to nature, but is now proposed as representing a catastrophic risk to the survival of the human species. It is a huge call to conservation action. During our growing phase, we have come to understand what the real meaning of nature conservation is. Wikipedia defines nature conservation as the moral philosophy and conservation movement focused on protecting species from extinction, maintaining and restoring habitats, enhancing ecosystem services, and protecting biological diversity. While our YouTube channel continues to grow, we wanted to step up the conservation conversation, hence this podcast channel. We hope to bring the conservation call to action to the fore by discussing the global issue of biodiversity loss, what is being done to combat it, and ultimately preserve it. We look forward to hosting field experts who will share their insights and hopefully also provide actionable advice we, as global conservation citizens, can adopt. Thanks for taking the time to listen. Hope you'll join us in our next conservation conversation.